I seen the conversation, but then y'all start going in on it together. I really didn't know what the hell y'all was talking about. Do you agree?
No, we didn't go on it.
But she said something about like why you always talk about relationships or something. I don't know.
Oh, she talking about
That's good.
and I'm like, well, if you
Yeah, because I said you said something about my sister. I seen that part of the text.
Yeah.
What it do? What it do?
What's going on with you people?
Nice Sunday weekend. Get your week started back off right. It's 3 the hard way. We're missing one right now. We're gonna go ahead and get it started. How's your weekend, my man?
Oh, it's all good, man. Just chilling.
All right.
So what about yours?
It was nice, easy breezy. I told myself before I even went to that damn little casino, I said, once you get your ass up, get up out of here. I got about 900.
And how much gonna leave with?
I left with what I came in with.
But that always happened though.
I was on a hot one though, and then I kept trying to chase that feeling back. It's like crack.
Yeah, it's always.
But I told myself, get the fuck up, get out of here.
People don't know how.
I knew how.
No, you don't, because people.
But I was like, I ain't trying to go home yet. It's early.
Yeah, but people.
I got nothing else to do.
Yeah, but people feel like, okay, I got this much. If I got this much, you gotta get some more.
No. What I was like, all right, I'm gonna walk out with at least what I walked in with. That's what I even said.
Fuck that, you got up.
I should. Oh no, because I didn't want to get that fucked up either.
I'm talking about the little bar they got right there.
I know. Oh yeah, corner.
No, I'm talking about inside the little casino.
Yeah, I was already drinking though.
Oh.
I should have just took my ass with TG. He was down the street. But anyway, we gotta start off with what you think about that Will Smith shit? Will Smith, Chris Rock.
I really don't, because I'm saying it too much, to be honest with you. If I don't think he should have went and smacked the man, because we were talking about this, like, it's going to cost him millions now. It might cost him his career. It might cost, because you see on Netflix, they canceling his shows for now. His movies and stuff. So you gotta think better. You know what I'm saying? I mean, why you don't smack that man for a joke, but you ain't touch August Alsina?
We don't know what happened with August Alsina.
Man,
all we know is this is what we do know. August Alsina's career ain't been shit since it happened. You ain't heard of August Alsina's song. You ain't seen him do no shows, no nothing.
Who? August Alsina?
Yeah, I just texted the whole thing.
Oh, you texted.
But I'm saying, so that's what you do know. But this is what I was telling people too. Will Smith's brand is bigger than Jada's brand.
That might be true.
It might be true. Will Smith's brand he's a bigger bag than Jada.
I mean, that is true.
Okay, so his brand is bigger than Jada's, right? This is what we do know. We do know what came out with Jada. We don't really know what Will did. We all have heard things, but we don't know. But I'll protect his brand because he's the bag. I might not want to know that, everybody know that he was doing this, that, third.
But who's protecting his brand though?
She technically, I'm just saying, because everybody like, well, Will, Jada did this, but you didn't really hear what Will did. But there's always two sides to every story.
Well, this is my thing. They've been together for years, decades, right? Well, all of a sudden, they just start spilling the tea. Really, don't nobody really care what you do. I mean, it's your life. So why are you coming into the public eye spilling your tea?
Well, obviously people do care because there's people that really came out and said. I mean,
no. What I'm saying is, out of all these years, right? They've probably been doing stuff behind the camera for years. Now all of a sudden, it's like that red table. I don't know if you're trying to get it up to where.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To get it so popular and make more money off of that.
Yeah.
To make her brand bigger than Will's, I don't know, because
her brand will never be bigger than Will's.
But this is my thing though. Whatever you're doing, it's gonna be a downfall. Even though Will brand is bigger, it's gonna get a big
It's
knock.
gonna take a hit.
and he might get blackballed out of Hollywood.
I ain't gonna get blackballed. He too big.
You talking about too big? Come on now. When Wesley Snipes was big, when he got he started losing work. Will Snipes was a big.
He wasn't Will Smith big.
Yeah, but Will Smith big is not. You really don't see Will like that no more.
Will you gotta
Oscar for King Richard. Yeah,
they're doing Bad Boys 4 right now.
Yeah, but see,
that's all. They said they put that on.
Yeah,
pause,
they put all that shit on pause.
Martin Lawrence came out and said we ain't on pause for shit.
Yeah.
Martin came as soon as I seen it. Martin came on Twitter and said, "Well, Bad Boys ain't on pause for shit. We slap motherfuckers around here."
Yeah, but
slap motherfuckers. I understand both parts, but I also understand.
What do you mean both parts? What part?
I understand the part of slapping his ass, and I understand the part of not slapping his ass. Because if he did slap him, he'd be all types of soft motherfuckers. You letting motherfuckers disrespect your wife. But you know what I'm saying? He would have been everything he's not being called right now. He would have been called because he didn't protect his wife.
But first of all, it's ways of doing it though. Okay, I don't like the joke. Okay, behind cameras, go talk to that man.
Sometimes, you know what? Sometimes the motherfucker just need to be slapped.
It don't matter, but it costs you money. Some slap costs money, and that slap costs money.
Well, maybe he was okay with this.
Man, fuck that.
He got a bag. He ain't worried about it.
That slap costs. You gotta put your ego aside sometimes.
Sometimes.
I don't give a damn. Okay, well, this is my wife. If she feel like I didn't goddamn have a back, then I don't need you because you know if I do anything. And she always been toxic. Will even talked about it on the red table. She was like, he was like, well, you know, earlier she was calling him all out his goddamn name. And he was like, listen, I'm not gonna accept that. Did you see that red table?
I haven't seen that one.
She was like,
I watched red table anyway.
He was like, well, I told her I'm not gonna accept that disrespect. So she always been toxic. She toxic as shit. She reminds me of somebody else. She's very fucking toxic.
All I'm saying is, he was dead if he did, dead if he did. But also, what I did respect about it too. Sometimes motherfuckers gotta watch what the fuck they say.
It's comedy.
Because all right. Well, sometimes motherfuckers get out of pocket. Sometimes it's just motherfuckers is way out of pocket. Sometimes the disrespect is just too far.
Come on,
but think about it. Chris Rock, it ain't the first time he said something about her.
Okay.
So, all right, keep your motherfucking name, wife out your motherfucking mouth.
Man, I don't keep their name out of my mouth. If you want your wife's name, have that ass in the house.
Hey.
Have that ass in the house.
Hey.
Tell her disrespect you in public.
Hey.
You see what I'm saying? You making yourself the punchline.
Hey, if he accepted, he accepted. But he said you ain't gonna keep my motherfucking.
So let's go with that.
Motherfucking mouth.
Let's go with what you said, out of pocket. The best comedy comes from pain. You laugh at pain. That's why Kevin Hart had that one, laugh at my pain.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best comedy. You got to look at yourself like, damn, I ain't like it, but it's true to what he said. He just twisting it to a joke.
Well,
what?
Well,
that's not gonna cost him though.
Well,
Shit.
Well, my bag is already there. It's not like I didn't know I have a bag. Watch your motherfucking mouth. Sometimes you go, hey.
You get blackballed though.
Okay.
Shit.
He already got a bag. He ain't gonna go hungry.
I mean, not now, but he might can.
He ain't gonna go
the way they live, where we live,
they ain't gonna go hungry.
Yeah, the fuck they would.
I bet they don't.
All right, let's do it this way. Okay, you said that right. You also saw the Lifestyle of Rich and Famous when he was talking about how all these millionaires, how they spend their money and stuff. For instance, if what you said is true, why do 75%, I think it's about 75% of NBAs go broke when they quit playing?
You know why?
Because of the way they spend.
It was because they never was taught how to have money.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, but when you have money, when you didn't have money for decades and decades, you didn't learn how to have money.
Man, we're going to find out. We're going to go into depression and shit.
Think about it. Because, all right, you give this 18-year-old, 19-year-old $10 million. What's the first he got to take care of? He got to take care of the fam, take care of the homies back home. What you going to do? Go get him a Bentley? You know what I'm saying? Go get him a couple Maseratis, some chains.
Look at that.
You know what I'm saying?
You're going to get what
You know what I'm saying?
You're going to get what you
That's
said.
not.
Yeah.
No, it's not. You are trying to flip this shit.
No, hey, what you say? Hold on. What you say last part? If you give everybody $1 million,
That was like 4
okay, but look at what you're talking about now. You get an 18, 19 year old.
I said there's more than we all in 18 or 19.
But you said if you don't know how to manage money, there you go. I know I get it at your ass one
I still
podcast.
ain't get it.
You just said it.
I said the motherfucker. You take a motherfucker from the dirt. They ain't never had been playing ball for fucking 10 months out of every year for free.
See, look at it. I like this. Go ahead. So if you get a motherfucker never had shit and give him $1 million, and they gonna do right by it. Go ahead, go with the daughter. And I like this shit. Go ahead.
Like I said,
I'm listening.
any motherfucking who, I'm not even gonna go there with your monkey ass. That's what's not about to happen.
I'm listening to you.
That's what's not about to happen.
Listen
Listen to that now, nigga. That's what's not about to happen. You kiss my ass.
I'm listening to you. Sound good.
Alright, we're gonna move on from Will. What you think about this open carry for the state of Indiana?
I really don't think about it because I could have been carrying for a very long time. Choose not to. I let my license expire and everything. Gave my gun away. I don't think nothing about it.
So you think it's a good thing or a bad thing?
It might be good for some people, but me personally, you know, we talk about it, but people feel like they feel safe with a gun on them, right? I mean, people do.
I feel
You feel more safe with a gun on you?
no,
right?
I don't.
I'm just asking.
I feel when I have to have my gun on me, there's a problem.
That's what I'm saying. If I need my gun where I'm at, I don't need to be there. If I don't feel safe in the environment I'm in, and some people argue with you never know. Okay,
You never know.
but are people dying with guns on them? Yes.
Yeah.
Because we don't go every day and train to handle this gun or our reaction gonna be fast. Because you don't have conflict in your life every day.
But this is what I'm saying.
Go ahead. Say.
With with the open carry, I feel like dudes that were scared to carry before because the police are getting locked up. Now this just gives them more reason, to be itchy or to make environments hostile because they got that little gun on them. Like a lot of niggas are scared to fight these days.
Man, most dudes are.
Niggas don't want to take that L.
But I mean, they.
So I feel like it's dangerous. I feel like it puts us in danger more with the police because now they don't know who has a gun and who don't have a gun.
It's gonna be the same people that always had a gun. The people that couldn't get a gun still shouldn't have a gun. And if they get caught with it, they're gonna
Well,
go
what
to
I'm
jail.
saying, the people, let's say the people that didn't have their permits before, that was scared to carry because of the police.
Oh, and they had a
Now it's just anybody can, anybody. So I feel like you get a police reason to feel like, well, everybody got a gun to look at everybody in a hostile situation. And then it gives dudes that was timid before and scared of police. Now they just carry it all willy nilly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like anybody that feels like they have to have a gun on them is just a weirdo in the first place.
But but what we're saying is, people feel more safe with it. I mean, I'm talking about that. That's not people.
Because we've been in situations where it's a normally chill environment. We was at cocktails one night, coming out into the parking lot. That's a chill environment. Motherfucker pulled it out the car.
For what?
Two dudes was getting into it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just saying, like, I think it's, and then I want my motherfucking money back, Indiana.
For what?
I ain't telling her to renew my goddamn license.
Well, everybody tell your ass to do that.
What you mean? You my goddamn money back.
Right there.
Hey, y'all just gonna give it for free? Why should you give my motherfucking money back?
They do that shit.
Hey, you worry about you? I'm worried about my goddamn money.
Man, you ain't gonna give your goddamn
Shit.
money. Shit.
What do you mean?
You know what I'm talking about? Hey, I want to talk about that though. 'Cause I told you something I want to talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Bring it up.
The definition of being single. To you, what is that?
It's been a long time. Definition of single to me is you single. You do what the fuck you want, how you want, when you want, with who you want.
But
You single. I mean, what other definition of single is there?
because some people, I'm finna hit you with two of them. I was thinking about this last night. Like some women feel like they single if you put a ring on it, even though.
Huh?
You never heard that? I can do the fuck I want to do. You ain't put no ring on it. You ain't never heard that? I'm single until I get the ring. You ain't never heard that one?
I mean, yeah, but
Okay. You know what I'm saying?
But motherfucker, you ain't single.
But people classify themselves being single if they got the ring.
Well, I guess that's what you got to put on paperwork.
That's what I'm saying. What's your definition of single? And then me and your sister was talking.
Well, what's your definition of single?
You're not attached to anybody. So me and her.
Ain't it the same thing I just said?
No. I'm finna tell you. When we were talking, she was like, "Well, I'm single, but I'm still fucking somebody."
When you single, you fuck who you want.
No, but I'm just saying though, she's attached to somebody. She's not just fucking multiple. She's fucking one person over a long period of time.
Yeah.
You're not single.
Well, technically, if y'all not together,
Come on now.
just think about it. You done had some motherfuckers that y'all just all y'all do when y'all get together is just fuck. Ain't no real communication. Y'all just hit each other up when y'all ready.
But that's your mentality. But you connected to that person. Okay,
but I'm saying, we connected for sex wise.
Yeah,
we're not connected when it comes to anything
but
else.
let's say you get into a relationship, that person can cause problems.
Yeah, they can.
Okay, so you're not really technically single. You're technically somebody that
but
cause
the only way they can cause problems is if you don't be honest about that person.
That's not true. Over time, you catch feelings. I've been in a situation where we get fucking and somebody caught feelings.
Yeah, that can happen.
Okay,
but
yeah,
let's say boom, you and this person been in a situationship for the last 2-3 years, but ain't nothing came up. Y'all just call each other when you ready to fuck.
Yeah.
Boom. Then let's say you get in a relationship with this motherfucker. If you be honest with this motherfucker about who this motherfucker was, and you stop fucking this motherfucker, won't be no trouble.
Come on now. How many times you saw that they just stopped fucking this motherfucker? Even though I'm still gonna fuck him because I really don't know what this relationship is going.
But I'm saying, let's say you happy over here. You really happy.
Yeah, but
so you do put that
I'm
out.
not saying, but you don't rarely see that though.
We ain't talking about what you really see.
No, we're talking about goddamn realization though. Yeah, you don't really see that.
I'll put it to you like this.
You
Bro,
don't see that.
I can talk for the person you talking about. My sister.
Right.
Let's say you know what I'm saying. She always gonna have somebody that she's kicking it with on one level or another. But boom, when she start a relationship, that motherfucker's gone. You won't even hear about this motherfucker. Like she have blocked the motherfucker. You know.
Most people have option B's nowadays. Most people don't trust option A. They always have a way out. It's very rare you meet somebody that's gonna go 2 feet in, because I don't know what this relationship gonna bring.
Right.
From my track record, when I get a relationship, it goes bad for some reason. So I always got a plan B. So my definition is you're not. And I'm like, you're not single.
But I'm saying once you contend and happy with somebody, you don't even have you have to let your options go.
But a lot of them don't.
Yeah, some don't.
Like I had one situation where girl hollered at me, but she still had her plan B. The reason we quit fucking around, you start lying. So the situation was, okay, we only gonna see each other on the weekend, because she worked first and second, I worked third. So that's all right. So come the weekend, she hit me with a lie to go beat the other guy, and I cut her ass off, and she didn't like that. So what I'm saying is, people don't give up that option. So I don't think you're single. To me, my definition of single, you shouldn't be attached to no one.
My definition of single is
No.
I'm not in a relationship, so I do what the fuck I want, when I want, how I want, with who I want.
Okay, I like that. How that got you in trouble in the past?
Being single? Hell no.
No. Doing what you just said, do.
When I was single, hell no, they get me in no trouble because I know.
No, you ain't had no crazies or nothing.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, got you in trouble.
It didn't get me no, but I'm saying. Well, just because the motherfucker went crazy, don't mean.
I'm saying motherfucker ain't trying to fuck you up nothing, right?
I mean, I've been chased with a car too.
Okay, so you really not single?
I was single.
No, it ain't.
I was.
To you.
Shit, they were all single too.
No, not acting a fool.
Shit.
Okay, there you go. You answer my question.
Sometimes you confused and.
No, you answer my question. So, to us, we feel like that, but in reality, you're not. You can say whatever you want to say.
I say it like
it goes back to what some women say. Well, if you ain't got a ring, I'm single. Because even though we fucking, it's not. A lot of people been in a relationship for years and they ain't go nowhere. We just been together fucking. So, what's the difference?
Hey.
What's different, man? Shit, we ain't did shit.
We're gonna say single.
We in the same spot 4 years.
You got a different definition of single.
What? My definition of single, you're not attached to no one.
Yeah.
You don't have nobody. I come in your house, you have nobody who can knock on this goddamn door.
Shit, you never know who's gonna knock on this door.
Okay, so you're not single.
All right, here we go.
Shit.
What makes a good baby mama, baby daddy relationship?
Communication, open to honesty. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't good in the relationship. We should be coming together for the kids. Because I tell people this: you're not living when you have kids. You're not living for yourself anymore. You know, you got to live for the kids. And most of us are very selfish as hell. We feel like, okay, well, I love because I have a kid. No, you don't. Because your feelings shouldn't be involved when it comes to this child. We should be able to have an open and honest conversation about everything about this child. But people still want that. Okay, I got this child, which I still want your ass too.
Yeah.
And
I think.
And if I can't have you, I'm gonna hurt you through the kid.
Yeah. I seen or been a part of all sides of this. I think when you put the child first and put their needs and their wants, well, definitely their needs. I wouldn't necessarily say their wants, but when that child comes first and what's best for that child, I think that's the best type of relationship between the baby mom and baby daddy. Not worried about who you doing, what you doing. As long as my kid's in a good situation, I'm okay with it.
But you're right, but that's kind of hard though. You know
but I'm saying when you would like. I'd have been that dude, like, when I was worried about who she was fucking with, this, that, and the other. If I trust her enough to leave my kid with her, I gotta trust enough that she's gonna make a good decision to have who I have around my kid. Now, if she don't make that right decision, then I will come and deal with the situation as needed. But worried about this, that, and the other, because I can't stop her from living her life. And she's gonna do what she want to do regardless. Or she's gonna do something in spite of what I want her, you know, how I think she should be acting, because she knows it's gonna get to me.
But that's why I think a lot of people should stop having kids if you don't have that adult mindset. Because I hate that saying you can do whatever you want to do. Like how you said, she's gonna do what the fuck she want to do regardless of what. But my thing is, you need to take that into consideration when you lay down and potentially have a kid, because you shouldn't have that mindset. I go out and do what the hell I want to do. I got a kid now.
Well, this is the thing about it. When you had your kid at what age?
18.
Right. You ain't the same from 18 to 28. You ain't even the same person. You ain't got the same mindset. You got the same understanding. You might have more patience now. So I had my first when I was 21.
But hold on. At 18, I can go back to this day and tell you, I still felt the same way at 18 that I do today. I always wanted to be with that person. I wanted to do whatever it took, because to build a family. I always felt whoever I had my kid with, that's who I want to be with. I mean, a lot of people don't think like that, but I did. I never thought in a million years.
I thought like that too.
Yeah.
But then between our life, between everything we did to each other, it was still a way to come back, but it was neither one of us were mentally strong enough to try to come back.
A lot of times, egos and pride get in the way.
Oh yeah, my pride was hurt real bad.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna. Like I did some dirt, and she did it. She gave me a little taste of my dirt back, just a little of it. I was hurt so bad. I was oh Lord.
Our ego's in pride, but like I said,
Man,
when I had her,
watch what you do, because when it come back, oh my God. Woo!
well, some people can handle it. But
Shit. You remember your first heartbreak? That was like the hardest thing ever. You never think you could get over that shit.
But see, that was my first heartbreak.
I remember my first one.
It took me about 2 years to finally get out of my system.
I was big hurt. You couldn't tell me nothing. I thought I had the right to. I ain't never believed in putting you over hands. I was like, this bitch trying to hurt me. This bitch trying to hurt my heart.
Hey.
I wanted to kill her.
Why? Because that's karma.
Yeah, well, I didn't understand karma because I was just like, look, yeah, I did my shit, but you didn't have to do me like that.
If you're out doing dirt, you're going to come back.
Yeah, it's definitely going to come. It's coming. And us as men do not know how, because I think, I know where my mind went all over the place. I'm like, damn, somebody else was in my honey pot.
But see, that's why I don't do dirt. Even if you go out and hurt me, it's going to hurt you more than hurt me, because I know for a fact, if I'm giving you everything that I potentially possibly give you, you go out and hurt me, you weren't really for me. You just fill the goddamn hole right here. You weren't for me. If you go out, because I ask people, what is love? How can you hurt somebody that you say you love? How can you truly say I love this person, but I can sit out here, look this person in their face every day, and hurt the shit out that person? That's not love. Because see, love is like your kid. I love that one. I can never, no matter what, I'm gonna do whatever it is.
But you can love somebody and still disappoint them, or
no.
Yeah, you.
Okay, let me ask you though. Do you love you gonna try your best not to disappoint your kid, right? Why?
Yeah, but there's still been times I have disappointed them.
But I'm saying though, but you trying your best not to though.
Yeah.
So I'm saying,
so like I said, I mean, like, love is very, very, very complicated.
It is, but we make it complicated.
Yeah, we do.
We do.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I just think there'll be points in time where, because I think you can really, truly love somebody and disappoint them at times.
Yeah, but you're not trying to.
You don't technically try to, but you, like, either you being selfish, not looking at somebody. Like, no. I mean, like, I'm in therapy and counseling, and there was times where I didn't even know I was being an asshole and was being an asshole. But so sometimes, like I said, there's been times where I've been a straight dick, not understanding, not looking at their point of view.
Yeah, but you gotta understand it. But you've been with yourself for so long. We mess up as humans because you've been with yourself so long. So you don't actually point out some of the problems you have. So that's why I say you should always have people in your life that check you on that. But that's different than, okay, like I said, your kid, you can look him in the eye. I'm gonna try my damnedest not to disappoint that little children. But I'm saying, but you don't look at your mate that way. Cause to me, that's not. It's really lust with us and love with the kids. Because I can look at that child like I'm not trying my best not to, and I look at my partner the same way. Like, listen, yes, I'm sometimes be hard on your ass because you got bad ways. Like I be hard on my child. You got bad ways, I got fucked up ways.
Right.
But my goal is not to hurt you at all.
This we got one from a coworker at my job. Yeah. Disrespectful kids.
They get whooped with me. I don't care who kid it is.
Okay. I'm gonna give you a scenario. This happened I was at the barbershop Friday morning, and a man came in with his son, and he said his son had just got kicked off the bus. His son was sitting there playing on an iPhone, like I don't know iPhones, but it looked pretty new. Said he had a PlayStation 4 in his room, but this is where it got heated. I was just processing, like, well, shit, he got kicked off the bus. Why he playing with the phone? Had some J's on, right? Had some good clothes on. Was getting a haircut. So I'm like, okay. So I'm like, you don't whoop him? He's like, no, man, I don't whoop my kids. I'm like, you don't whoop your kids? He's like, man, I got abused as a kid. He said, so I don't whoop them. I'm like, so do you just like punish him and take his stuff away from him? And he's like, yeah, that's what I do. I said, so when do you do that? He's like, I probably put him on punishment this weekend. I'm like, so you give him like some free time before the punishment? I was literally sitting here processing this because I was trying to. I've been a dad for 14 years, and I'm like, ain't no motherfucking way. Like, I gotta punish the problem when the problem starts. I'm not gonna sit here. Okay, man, get yourself together. Then I gotta. No, you fucking. And I was like, okay, I understand. Everything don't warrant an ass whooping. Everything don't want an ass whooping.
Like what?
But certain things.
Like what? Name me something that don't want to ask me.
Okay, like real life situation.
Okay.
My kids know A's and B's. It's not something I think you should do. This is what I expect, and this is what needs to be done. Your job at school, I expect you to do a good job at your job. If I don't do a good job, I can't pay these bills. So this is your job. A's and B's. I don't care a B minus. I can accept that. But I can't accept when I cash out on you. You get shoes, you get clothes, your homeboys come over, we go on vacation, we do all this stuff. I can't. So this is what I'm only going to accept, A's and B's. So like right now, well, my son had a C 2 weeks ago in Spanish. He's been having a hard time with it. Last semester, I think he finished at a B minus. But one time he had a D in it. I'm like, hey man, but I'm one of those days, hey man, pull up your grades. It could be a Wednesday. Pull up your grades, man.
So let me ask you this on that. Do you think people learn different though?
I know people learn different, but it's not about how he knows how he learns. So whatever it takes for you to get to that A or B, that's what I expect. Are you if you got a missing assignment, that's your fault.
Oh no, I mean missing assignments.
But I'm saying there's a lot of parents they want to get involved at the end of the semester. Oh, you need to go try to get some extra credit. No, you need to be involved on a daily, weekly basis so you can be like, hey man, what's going on? Because if you need help, let me get you help that you need now. We're not going to try to catch up at the end.
Now that I agree with. I
asked my kid, hey man, what's going on? What's going on? Like one son is he's straight A's and B's, straight A's, straight A's right now, always on honor roll. Other one, he's an AB student, and I'm okay with that. But this is just
honor roll too.
Yeah, I mean he ends up on honor roll, but
AB. You
know what I'm saying? It don't start off like that though. But I gotta say something to him. Hey man, what's going on with this? You need a tutor? I need to work with you? Whatever. But it's like I see it because my house is a carousel for kids, so I see it. Like even my homeboys, even they little homeboys, no, hey man, pull up your grades. I ain't their daddy. But all right, if you ain't getting good grades, you don't need to be coming over here.
You don't have to be. I tell people, you don't have to be. I tell people, if you say something that's showing that you care, because you can walk past a child and let them do whatever. But I tell them, I'll say something because I care. People that don't care don't say something. So if you feel like I'm telling your child something, then you the problem. We need to go back to raise a village.
It takes a village.
It takes a village to raise kids.
Yeah, but it's so many people with personality. I mean, I'm just, I don't know. I can't say because, I remember they're like, oh, grandmas ain't grandmas no more, but there's still grandmas out here.
Some, but not many.
But I'm just saying.
Because grandma in the goddamn club. You know what I'm saying?
My grandma ain't no damn club.
I ain't talking about yours. I'm talking about you in general. One was hitting on me last night. One was hitting on me a couple weeks ago.
You get the number?
Hell no. I probably know what kind of message she needs. But kids are
products of the
no, I'm talking about they very act this way because they are very entitled. Like you said, you got on J's, iPhone, XYZ. Like, come on now, the kids don't need none of that shit. They should have none of that stuff.
I don't
You have to earn that.
Even right now to this day, I don't disrespect my dad. What I'm saying? And that's my parent. But I'm not gonna sit there and be disrespectful to him at all.
How you doing, sir?
Where the hell you do that?
I thank you so much, sir. You should have
Where you do that?
Hey, baby, you sound to me.
Nigga just.
I know, nigga.
I don't even know. Yeah, disrespectful. But yeah, he said he didn't whip, like, and he was serious about not whipping his kids. Which I just
But
like.
a lot of them like that, though.
But like he spread around. Wait, he spread
I know what you're
spread
saying.
around, spoiled the child.
I know what you're trying to say.
We out here. He out here stopping the whole thing for pizza and shit.
I ain't stopping you. You could just say, hold on here, motherfucker.
No.
I hear you gonna
But,
say shit.
But yeah, I think there's a lot. Like I didn't hit kids in Walmart. What wasn't my kid?
I'm a whoop kid. I tell people, when your kid disrespecting me, I'm whooping his ass or her ass. It's just the reaction in me.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Cause I mean,
Hey, people hit people kids in Walmart when they get disrespectful.
cause I'm gonna tell you something. Hold on, let me get back on the train.
Yeah. 684. Ooh wee.
What's his name?
Trip.
Like me, I never bought my daughter a cell phone. I never bought no damn Jordans. Cause I'm like, why the hell am I buying you Jordans? I ain't got no goddamn Jordans. And I'm not finna pay no damn cell phone bill. Oh, you playing? Oh, you talking to the little kid down the damn street anyway.
My kid, well,
I'm not knocking nobody. I'm not knocking nobody parent. I'm just saying that's how I parent. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, why the hell I'm buying? But then she got up in age. So I was testing her. I said, listen, if you want a cell phone out of me, if you can stump me, then you ready for a boyfriend. But you got to stump me first, and then I get your cell phone.
you said you got a what?
Just stump me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm your dad, but you know what I'm saying? You know,
Make
talk to me.
Okay. Now I got
You know what I'm saying? Talk to me like shit. Talk one of these boys. I want to see where your mind is. So if you can understand and keep up with me, then you're ready for a man. But but she never called me about that, and so I'm like, you're not ready. You don't need one because you know what I'm saying. Because women really don't know how to pick the right man, anyways. The one gonna pick me is probably your dad, anyways. Because I think like a man, I'm a man. So I'm showing you what you truly need to look for.
True. What do you do if a gay person hits on you in the club?
Yeah. I respectfully tell them, shit, I don't go that way. One called me walking out the club one night. He was like, I don't see you leaving with no man or woman. So when we get together and start doing stuff, I'm like, no, the hell we ain't. You goddamn lie. I told him I don't go that way. I do not go that way. Okay, how you perceive me.
I went to
See, I love my
what's
woman.
what's that club called? It's on Calhoun, Babylon or After Dark, one of those two,
Oh,
right?
you went to the gay bar.
Yeah, well, it was my cousin's birthday or whatever.
Okay, so you want to get hit on. Okay, but go ahead.
So look, so I go get a drink or whatever. Dude walk up on me, he about 6'12", and I'm like, he's like, hey, can I buy you a drink? I'm like, hey man, I don't even play like that, my man. So I didn't even think about it. I'm like, hold on, man, I don't even play like that, my man. He like, first of all, my gaydar said you ain't gay, but I just thought you was being cool in here with us, and da 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 da. So I wanted to buy you a drink. I'm like, you know what? I appreciate the thought, but I'm good, my guy. But yeah, I had some fun at gay clubs too.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, look, there's this club in Minneapolis called Gay 90s. It's one of the biggest clubs in there. There'd be so many women in there.
Mm-hmm.
Straight women.
Mm-hmm.
And they just like, we can prefer to come here because we ain't getting hit on, we ain't doing this and this. But I didn't have some good time with, I got some good gay homegirls and boys.
But me too. But dude, I learned something the other day though. Dude's like, one gay dude I know. He's like, he don't really like going to gay clubs or be around gay people and stuff like that because they messy. But I'm like, damn. I'm thinking, I'm like,
well, where you get your men at?
I'm saying, so what you trying to do? Turn a straight dude gay? I'm like, or you hope a straight guy slip up?
I don't think that's how it works.
Or one more sip.
I don't think that. You can't slip into being gay.
Like, whoop, the light come on. You let one left. I don't know.
But then I've been in some situations where some gay dudes and took it too far. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude told me he'd turn me out and have me all. I'm like, man, look, watch your goddamn mouth. Because now you get to the point where I think you want to do something to me. I don't like that.
You do want to.
I don't like that. I'm gonna respect you and your choices, but don't tell me what the fuck you gonna do to me.
Hey man. If you ever cross that, let me know.
I ain't gonna never cross it. You ain't never gotta worry about it. I don't. It ain't for me.
Ain't with me neither. Shit.
Well then you know.
Hell yeah, I know. I've been knowing when they cut the umbilical cord. Shit. When am I get on my motherfucking nerve? But shit, I ain't going out of the way.
Yo, what's poppin'?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's a motherfucking pizza in my throat now. Is it okay to send
Must be some
news?
gay pizza then.
No.
That motherfucker must be some
Is
gay
it okay
pizza.
to send news to your girl, your wife, your
What kind of news?
news?
Send it to him.
Yeah, you send a nude.
Oh, you know a new pic? I thought you said
Yeah.
news.
No,
He does. I'm like, news?
No.
Why ain't TV? I'm sending this to her. Shit. I don't know.
You don't think it's okay to send news?
I mean, it's okay. I mean, yeah, keep the relationship spicy.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
But you know what?
What?
You hear a lot of people don't want to do it because the motherfuckers can use it against them.
Well, you don't know relationship.
Right, but I'm talking about those people in those relationships and you gotta use it against them. at times.
When people say, well, I don't like people knowing, my backstory or something because they're going to use it against me. I hate that too. Like, what the fuck we doing then? If I'm not here to get to know you in and out, what are we doing? Why are you holding back? I don't need to be with you.
But I'm saying I heard a lot of women and men.
Huh?
I think the only men that don't send nudes, they gotta be chicken nugget.
Or it was cold that day.
Some niggas get it's cold every day for them.
But I don't think I've seen news. I don't think I've ever been like that. But at the same
You never
time,
sent the nude?
no. But I've never really been in a relationship where, like I said, comfortable and do it. I really haven't really been in a serious relationship since I was 21.
Right, but right, you ain't never had a girl like send me a pic.
Now I had somebody send a pic, but I'm saying I never really.
I said she told you to send her a pic.
No.
That's fucking weird.
Not weird.
That is weird.
Not weird.
I've never, because I had girls that you barely talking. Y'all just start talking. Send me a pic, all right?
Now I had one take a picture of me when I was naked and asleep.
That's creepy.
But no, I don't. The relationships I've been in, they ain't really been about shit. So I really.
Right, but I mean, you still having fun. Like you don't know they not about shit at the beginning. You're just having fun. Like girls send me a titty pic. I'm driving. I don't care. Put a titty out while you're driving.
Yeah, but all that pictures and shit. I
want pictures, videos.
Yeah, but see, you into that. I'm not into that. All I want to do is goddamn make you shake. Give a fuck about
But shit, when I'm at this 9 to 5, I can't make you shake right now. Shit.
But see, I really
Give me something to visualize.
I really had no relationship really where I'm at work calling this motherfucker anyway. I probably call a couple times one relationship, but over time I just stopped calling. I'm like, it just ain't. It's
Lady, send my man Sean some nudes. He needs some nudes in his life. If he don't send back, he chicken nugget.
I'm sure you know what my mother is. Mm-hmm. But I never got into that, to be honest with you. I'd rather take pictures.
That's fucking weird.
It ain't weird, it's just who I am. You know, I still got that mindset before cell phones, you know what I'm saying? I grew up on cell
But
phones.
you got a cell phone.
Yeah, but I don't be on it and live like everybody else. That was never me. That's not part of me. You know, I mean, a lot of this shit go to y'all head, but I just got it. I'm weird as fuck like that. It was just a cell phone. I put that motherfucker down all the time. Sometimes.
What's something in the city that you want to try? Restaurant, bar.
I want to try the rooftop, Bradley rooftop. What do you mean? Just so you don't know what it is, goddammit.
The one we went to?
It's they got a new hotel down on Main Street called the Bradley, and they got a rooftop.
Okay.
Yeah, oh, rest of it be packed. You how to get reservations and shit.
When we go do that next Friday? Oh no, not Friday. Not Friday.
I want to be like. It has to be.
Is it a summertime thing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Room one up, we can go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I want to try the thing. The city. This is what I said. People love going on vacation, and I tell them I don't really like going on vacation.
Shit, I love it.
No, but this is the reason behind it. If I don't know every part of this city, I want to know every part of this city first. If I spend money, I might well know the city and see what it all got to offer, the attractions, everything, before I go to another city. I mean, that's on you. This is me.
Hey, we ain't got shit in the city because it's all inclusive.
Great, huh?
We got shit in the city that's all inclusive.
I'm not nothing that. You
Swim up bars.
You born and raised here.
Mm-hmm.
You can go to the river and swim up to it. Yeah.
Motherfucker. I was saying, like, I just Fort Wayne. I live in other cities, so I see why Fort Wayne's a good city to be in. But there's so many cities that have so much more to offer.
I know nothing. But most people go to another city and they'll go see what that city got to offer. They go a couple bars, they go a little shopping, nightlife, spend some money, and bring their ass home.
That's what they went there for, though.
No, but me, when I go to another city, I want to capture the city. You know, like do a bus ride around this motherfucker to see everything. That's just me. Damn, I'm gonna got that gay pizza too. That's what I'm going through. Like, damn. That's me. I always been that way.
I want to go have fun. I'm allowed having fun and fucking bullshit. You one of them people that don't drink city water too?
What?
You drink city water?
Oh
Okay, that's nice.
yeah. Oh
I think it's just weird when people just say,
yeah. I love it in the winter because that's when it come out cold.
Come out cold anyway.
No, not really. They come out cold, but it come out cold in the winter. And the ground cold, the pipes cold.
Okay.
Come out cold.
Okay.
But when you talking about, I had a friend we were talking the other day, and why people do this? But she said women, so I don't know if some dudes do this. They will pay for the trip, go out of town, go trip, but they ain't got no more money for nothing else.
I have. There's a lot of people that do it. There's a lot of people that do that.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck you going out of town for? If you ain't got you.
I didn't have experiences where we get out of town.
Mm-hmm.
We get to make a reservation for the restaurant. We all get there. Everybody in suit and tie, right? Motherfucker, I didn't even notice this. Motherfucker pointed it out to me. Now we at the bar, waiting on our table. It's 10 of us, 10 dudes. Motherfucker said, "Man, you see this motherfucking menu?" I'm like, I went there because I wanted the steak. It was like right around my birthday, so we celebrated my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm already drinking a smoked aged Hennessy with, some kind of cube, whatever. I went there for the experience. My man said, man, you see this motherfucking menu ain't got nothing, ain't got no prices on it. I said, well, what does that matter? Like, we here to have fun. We here to, three of the 8 left the restaurant, went and ate at Denny's. That, we were up on 30, the 38th, the highest, we was in the stratosphere.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little restaurant that spins. These motherfuckers left from this elegant ass place, shirt tie, whatever. Took their ass down to Denny's and ate.
But they do, when you put on certain tie, you know you're going to spend some money.
These niggas said,
they knew that part, right?
Did you hear what I said? They said they left the restaurant.
No, I heard that part. I'm saying, what was they thinking when they were getting dressed, putting shirt and tie on?
Shit, I don't know what the fuck they was thinking. Shit.
That's what I'm talking about.
I was so baffled. Like, I'm not going nowhere. If I could get it in my own city, why the fuck I'm gonna get it while I'm out of town?
Hey, that's how I think. That's how the fuck I think.
I ain't gonna play. I did go to In-N-Out Burger twice, but I can't get that here.
You can't get that here. That's what I said. If this is a spot, I saw my daughter. I'm like, she like, sit down. I said, man, I got that in the city.
But
I want something I ain't never had.
The niggas left the restaurant with the Denny's. Now my bill my bill I think was like $140.
Okay.
But I had I did have a Wagyu steak, and I had a couple drinks. But I had
shit in Hennessy. You said aged Hennessy.
It was like aged Hennessy.
That was
that was a different tab. So I had a beer. We had a bar tab first, then we went and ate. But I think my bar tab was like $40 some. But I had a couple drinks. It wasn't just that one drink.
So that shit was cheap then. That wasn't aged Hennessy. That was goddamn day old Hennessy right there.
No.
Cause see, we just had motherfucking. We were gonna drink. What's his name here? Fuck it. Our bar tab was at Ruth Chris was $145. That was just the bar tab alone.
I said my tab. No, it was 10 of us. I don't know what all 8 tabs was, but my tab was 40 something.
Yeah, because two shots cost us $30 a piece.
Yep, I had a little shaker with a little, circle cube ice, and they smoked it. And
yeah, but I mean, I get why they did what they did. But I'm talking about
what you did? Why they left?
Yeah, some people don't. The way you think, a lot of people don't think like that. So you're like, why would I spend all this money when I could spend it on something else? So I'm going to get some cheap. But I'm talking about motherfucker go out and got no money.
Okay, let me tell you. See, I wasn't even going to go do this because, I try to.
It's their podcast,
right? But because I try to keep. What? So then we leave there. So the limo come pick us up. We go to Floyd Mayweather Strip Club. Which, I wouldn't say I wouldn't go back, but I prepared myself. I probably got about a good 1,700 in once. I'm like, they're not gonna get all of them, but I am definitely gonna have a good time while I'm here. I had niggas scooping dollars up, and these is like niggas I know. It wasn't like it was like. Well, okay, 2 of them wasn't niggas I knew. They came with dudes I knew. These niggas was scooping dollars up that we was throwing. It wasn't like they was just scooping them up there and putting them on stage. These niggas was like scooting shit with their feet under our table, picking it back up. And I'm looking at this shit like, no, nigga. Like, I don't even want you to even represent me. Like, don't even be around me. Do the same 2 niggas that, 2 of the 3 niggas that left the restaurant.
Yeah.
So I do, a lot of people do that. I'm here to have a good time. Some people are okay just walking around the city.
But see, some people portray image that they really not. That's the problem with people. You get it, like you were talking about the phone, people get on live or Instagram or something and portray an image that's really not you. And you really don't know that person until you go out and do something with him on the regular. I'm like, hold on. You my buddy up until we start hanging out real tough. So that'd be the problem right there. Like, hold on, man. I can't believe you like this for real.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
It was. So I would say when you travel with people with this, they enjoy doing.
But how do you know that? You see what I'm saying? If you don't really go anywhere, like let's say me and you go, we don't really hang out for you to know how I am if we travel.
Well, first of all, I know how you spend like I spend, so that we wouldn't have an issue.
Yeah, but I'm just saying though. I'm just hypothetically speaking.
Like all right, me, TG, you. I would say, out of 10, out of my guys, none of us we know. Like I said, 2 of the 3 niggas came because they came with somebody else. The other dude came. He was a preacher, and he really was a preacher. And I was like, did you tell him like where we going? And he still wanted to come. The preacher in the strip club, like this against the wall. We got strippers just dancing. He's like, I'm like, man, you want to dance? No, I don't want no dance.
Why you go strip club?
I don't know. I really don't know. And then this motherfucker, he kept wanting to go to Walmart. Like I had a rental.
Yeah.
Hey, can you stop? People actually go to the dispensary. This nigga wanted to go to Walmart. I took the nigga to Walmart 3 times.
In what day?
In like a 7-day span.
Yeah.
This nigga was buying shit to like put in his room, like groceries and shit. Like that was a weird ass trip. No lie, no cap. I can't make this shit up.
He cooking in his room.
Nigga, and then we get to the airport. This nigga had a bag of snacks, which I can understand, but he had subs and big ass bags of Doritos and like 6-7 Gatorades and like, nigga, what you gonna do with this? It wasn't just us subs. He had like 3 big ass subs, like 6-foot subs from Subway. Like this big, no lie.
Don't he know he get that back home, right?
Hey man, he told me he worked at Walmart. He retired from Walmart. One of the 2. The whole trip, and I was so baffled. Like I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
But he know he can go back home and get that same stuff.
Hey, that nigga said he needed that sub.
Cause don't they charge for the carry-on bag and that stuff, right?
Man, he had it in a Walmart bag.
Niggas, they not gonna play with that?
Shit, no, they told me he had to get rid of the subs.
Oh shit, man.
And then he put the bag in, okay, so he had a carry-on, but carry-on was already pretty much at capacity. Now just think about throwing 2 big ass bags of Doritos in here. Like, just for real, all you heard was, wow. He threw Doritos in there, like Reese's. It was, I could not make this shit up. Like, everybody know, like, I'm taking everybody to the airport.
Yeah.
Some people going this way, some people going this way, some people going this way. We all get to the airport. This nigga, I'm like, what? I'm like, man, what you doing with that? Like, we get to the rental car place. Hey, y'all want stuff? First of all, nigga, where you get these stuff from? Hey, I got roast beef. Man, this nigga, so nigga, just think about, we in Vegas, so just think about shit that happened in Vegas. It's 2 girls. We at the blackjack table. 2 girls are, you can tell they're escorts. Well, I can tell they were escorts. Other people can tell they were escorts, but he couldn't tell. So she's like, oh, you win. She rubbing on his head and shit. Like, baby, you can't be touching on me like that. Don't touch on me like that. I'm saved and sanctified. So he went again. Ooh. So she's like, can I have $25? He was like, what you gonna do with my $25, baby? She's like, I'll do whatever you want for that $25. I'm like, you do know what she's saying to you, like, right? Well, I'll sit here and pray for you and give you $10. I'm like, he was very hilarious the whole trip. Then he chased a woman wig down the street.
Did he?
I mean, down the whole strip, like 2 blocks. He was like, I got a little group chat. When's the next fellas trip? You are not invited, my guy. You are not invited. By far. But yeah, travel with people in the same money bracket that enjoy doing similar things. I am the worst person about breakfast. My wife hates it.
What?
I just
You said breakfast?
yeah.
I love the fuck out of breakfast.
So like when we be on vacation, she's like, let's go get breakfast. But you know, shit, I didn't stop drinking at 5, 6 o'clock. I didn't, you know, it's 9 o'clock. You talk about let's go to breakfast.
Man, I could eat breakfast all day long. I love it.
And then you gotta walk through like we was in Dominican. It was man at 7 o'clock. It was 90 degrees. You talking about let's walk 2 blocks to get breakfast, and I'm still hungry the fuck over. So I told her this time I'll make sure to get the breakfast.
Yeah, get some breakfast. See, that's the best time to eat.
Because like even like today, that's the first time I ate. She got up this morning, cooked and everything.
Okay.
I'm not really, I gotta be in the mood for it.
Be in the mood for breakfast? Man, I don't know about.
But I'm just saying, all right, boom. Let's say you had a all inclusive, right? You had a party to 7 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Well, let's say she passed out at 4 o'clock. You can stop partying at 7 o'clock. You know? Now, it's 9 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna want to go to breakfast? Hell no.
But see, what we used to do, we'd party, go get breakfast, then go lay our ass down.
Nah, she gonna go to sleep probably 2 to 3 hours before me at all times.
I'm just saying, that's how we used to party. It's like, especially when Denny was here, we would go party.
I miss Denny's.
We'd go to party. We'd go to breakfast.
I used to fuck, and that Monte Cristo sandwich, I used to fuck that up.
We would go to breakfast. That's me. We would go to breakfast, then we go home. I love breakfast. Especially all inclusive what time breakfast started.
I think it starts at like 7 or 8.
Oh yeah, see I would have ate breakfast, then I'm gonna lay
But she would essentially sleep, you know?
No, I wouldn't give a damn about her. I would have with my damn self.
Definitely not gonna do by myself.
And I would have kissed her with this breakfast mouth like, that's for you.
So, all this time I tell her I would make sure to get to breakfast at least once or twice a week.
I mean,
You got compromise. You got compromise.
I am. That's why I'm waiting till she tuck her in, and I'm gonna get breakfast.
Hell no.
What?
I'm gonna be in the motherfucking swim out chilling, watching these motherfucking stars.
No, but you said you drunk up to 7, right?
I was drinking. I said I probably went to bed about 7. Yeah.
Yeah, 7, and she went to bed about 4.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm
3. Shit.
Okay, 3. I'm tuck her ass in, go drink some more, and then when they open up, I'm go eat. And then
She want me to eat with her though. That's the issue.
I'm a live chat me eating then.
Oh, shit.
Like, look here. I did it. Look at the video. You was asleep though. That's your fault.
He ain't married for a reason. He is not married for a reason.
You gonna learn today. You gonna learn not to go sleep on me, goddamn it.
Yeah. They definitely go to sleep.
Oh, well, shit. You gonna
Hey, look. What's crazy is Josh was with me on the Vegas trip. He knows what the fuck I'm talking about.
Yeah. So, yeah. I'm gonna goddamn go eat.
Fuck.
I'm compromised. I tucked you in.
Shit.
But besides, if your wife already know, well, my husband party all goddamn night, so I need to figure out, go sleep early, wake up when he's still up, so we go eat.
I don't want to eat though.
Well, I'm just saying, or we gonna miss. Well, compromise. She eating breakfast and you still drinking.
No, fuck it. Look, once you just think about it. So let's say it's all inclusive. You get up about 11. You wash your ass. You go get in the pool. You drinking from 12 o'clock. Shit, I don't know. You don't stop. Shit, you don't stop.
But this is my thing. So the liquor inclusive too?
Yeah, everything's free.
Oh shit.
And then you got a mini bar in your fridge, in your room. Nigga, I swear to God, I didn't even know this the very first time I went to an all inclusive. Like, I don't even drink. I'm not single malt. Like, so I'm like, man, I don't even drink this shit. But it was like Goose for the vodka, Patron for the tequila, Crown for the whiskey, and it was something like, it was Johnny Walker. And I think I was like probably 20, 21 at the time. I didn't drink Johnny Walker at the time. Man, I just started pouring the shit out just to see, like, fuck this and get my money worth. Just hit the button and just, when that bottle empty, I called the butler. He's like, oh, I bring the bottle right now. He came, Fill it up.
But see, this is
Nigga, I didn't even know I was hoarding, so I was taking the pops and the waters out of the the refrigerator, putting the shit in the drawer just so they come refill it.
But see, this is the thing though. I don't really sleep when I'm on vacation. I'm out of town.
Oh, you have to. You have to.
No, I'm talking about average out like 2-3 hours a night.
Yeah, I average 4.
You know what I'm saying?
About
Like average like 2-3.
But like one of them days you gonna crash.
No, I don't. I normally crash when I get back home. I normally crash because it's an experiment. It's the experience. I don't know, and I think like I don't know if I can ever do this again or something. So I try to get the most experience out of wherever I'm at.
Well, then you gotta start making it like making it.
But this is the problem. I don't really, because I know I spend too goddamn much money, especially I'm out. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
but I'm there to have a good time, so I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, but my bank account worried about it.
But I'm gonna get it back regardless, so I ain't worried about it.
Yeah, because I was with my daughter a couple months. I was just I was way out.
I'm about to say something that's really gonna fuck up your head. Tell me why you ain't heard shit about COVID no more.
I don't really watch the news.
But you ain't heard shit about COVID on Facebook, on nothing. COVID just disappeared.
It's still here. Shit.
Nigga, we was getting COVID numbers on a daily. The news don't even talk about it no more. I watch the news every night at work with the old people.
Okay, well, see, I don't watch the news and stuff.
That's the only time I watch the news because they watching it. I don't just come debo the TV or nothing.
Because,
But I'll tell you, I work 4 days, and you would see the COVID numbers every day.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, every day. And not no more. The motherfucker just disappeared like COVID just disappeared.
Well, me personally,
I heard we had another variant, but that motherfucker ain't never came here.
They might have, but it was what they call population control and stuff. Because how out of the blue, from nowhere, boom, we got this goddamn disease. You know, like how the fuck we just get a disease out the blue like this? And why y'all creating diseases? Who the hell create diseases? I don't understand that. I don't get that. And somehow Wuhan, China, he just come out of Wuhan, fuck with the whole world. But I tell people, I think,
watch.
Yeah, that's what I said. You got to watch the money. Who made the most money during this pandemic? That's
People
the
that
thing.
invested that people that invested that million.
Shit, more than me.
All the people that invested off their PPP.
A lot of pharmaceutical companies made a lot of money.
Well, it was just 3 of them, right? Johnson Johnson, Pfizer, and what's the other one?
Moderna.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, they made a lot of goddamn money. Then the people that sold the mask,
hand sanitizer. I remember I couldn't even get rubbing alcohol.
Yeah.
People was making their own hand sanitizer.
Some people made some money off of this.
Toilet paper.
Yeah. All kind of shit.
People
was making hella money. And I guarantee them same people like, y'all need to come up with another goddamn disease now.
Now look at gas.
Yeah, what we get? Breakout disease, every couple of years?
I remember smallpox, what was it? Smallpox, not smallpox, swine flu, mad cow disease.
We get them like every couple of years, 4-5 years or something like that.
What was that one that they said came out of Africa?
I forgot.
African
booty scratcher.
Oh.
But what I'm saying, we get them, like how the hell all of a sudden we just start getting shit.
But I'm just saying, I just find it funny is how you was hearing about COVID so much, much. Now you're not even hearing about people getting the COVID. Like they don't even tell people to get the COVID shots no more. You're not hearing anything about it anymore. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying though.
That shit like it just broke up with your ass and just disappeared.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about.
Something that was that big just don't disappear overnight. That's all I'm saying.
But I'm saying people make money off of fear.
Oh, definitely.
Off of fear. But I didn't fear because they still had us working through it. So I'm like, if I get it, I don't give a goddamn. Because you're making us work through it. Like how you gonna say if you catch you can die when they first come out, and then okay, well we're gonna shut everything down. But hold on, certain people we're gonna shut down.
Essential workers.
Yeah, alcohol. How the hell that's essential?
Hey,
Liquor store lined up and shit.
hey,
What?
shit, that was essential.
How the hell that's essential?
Shit, you probably kept a lot of motherfuckers.
Man, that's just addiction.
Hey, that was essential to some motherfuckers.
Man, fuck that. You know, yeah, but
You know what I mean? They did a study saying like there was abuse went up like 52% during the pandemic.
yeah, because people.
You
This
just
was-
stuck with your person, so you gonna whoop that ass.
But that's what I'm. Let's go back. That goes back to the single. You with this person, but if God forbid we were in the same damn house, we can't stand each other. We can't. I mean, I'm gonna go work these 12 goddamn hours get away from this
I'm so
person.
home giving that pandemic ass whooping.
Because you go home, what did you just say? Divorce rate went up, what, 52%?
No, they said abuse.
Shit, the divorce rate went up too.
I didn't know about divorce, but
Yeah,
they said
that
during
was
the
a-
pandemic,
Yeah.
that went up.
Divorce skyrocketed during the pandemic. It skyrocketed.
How? Well, shit. The court wasn't open. They giving them motherfuckers no paper.
Shit, they probably resumed that shit. And look at it, I can't stand this motherfucker no more. I can't see. That's what I'm talking about. It goes back to the single. Yeah, you say I'm with somebody, but you really can't stand them. If I got to be with this in the same room or the same house with this motherfucker for a very long time. Now, my question is, because you married, I was reading your report. A lot of relationships last if y'all sleep in separate bedrooms. What you think?
I heard that. No, not for me, because I might want to just rub on your booty, roll over, go back to sleep.
Yeah.
And like, if we wasn't in the same bed, I would feel like, you know what I'm saying? And we work different shifts, so. But like when we are in bed, like I need to hold on to something or hold on. Sometimes I'm a little spoon. I'm okay with being a little spoon too.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. But you get what I'm saying? I'm like, damn.
But like I heard that, you know, I know married couples that live in separate homes and they say it's very healthy for them. But I'm just like,
Yeah,
wow.
but that's what I'm saying.
But I mean, I don't like. You think it'll work for you?
It won't work for me.
Oh.
But it goes back to that single thing. Because you look at it like, hold on. Now, we get along together when we apart, when we ain't in the same vicinity,
Or
none of that
maybe
shit.
just, you know, because you got your own space, I got my own space. I just don't think, to me, I don't know if that's really a marriage. Because, like, you might not even know what her fart smell like no more.
Hey, but that's
You walk in on them, they boo-booing. Yeah,
that's why a relationship lasts when you don't stay with each other.
because y'all not being real with each other. Shit, probably.
And it goes back to, like I was like, if I don't know you in and out, how the hell I really with you?
Right.
Because you holding back. You're going to hold back up until what? You get the ring, and then when you get the ring, boom! He's going to reel you right here. Like, damn, I ain't know this.
Preach!
Because I would look at, what was this, one relationship, I think they got like 14 years married to or something like that. So I'm like, damn, y'all made it 12. Now you get married, these two. Like, I can't stand this motherfucker. Hold on, you stood him for 12 years, but you can't stand these last two.
I know. I had a woman say she got married that she didn't have to do certain things no more. That shit that single hoes do. That's what she said. She talking about that. She's like, I ain't got your head no more.
Grab them up. They both go up when you get married.
Shit, that's a lot. That shit go down like a motherfucker.
I'm not saying that.
I'm letting you know.
You ain't let me know because goddamn, I don't be married.
Shit. If you was getting it 4 times a week before,
Because
try once every 2 weeks.
Because it's a study. It's women nature. Once they get what they set out to get, then they lose interest in it. So, like, you know, fairy tale, I want to be married, I want woo, 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 woo. But you get that person that you date every goddamn thing.
Give them the Doc 3000.
Yeah, but as soon as you get married, boom, I got what I've got. There's no more chase. So I don't have to do everything to keep that man that I got You know what I'm saying? Gave him in the beginning because I got what I wanted. I set out, so I gave him the God. We did it everywhere. Now he's mine. I lose interest, so go sit your ass down. It ain't all that deep.
It is. It really is.
I mean, it is, but
I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, but if I get mad, I tell him, look here. If you slow your ass down and give me what I don't want, best believe we're gonna get a divorce, or we're gonna have somebody else in this motherfucker. You pick. You gonna pick. If you want me to be the man of the house, pay most of the bills, do everything for you, and I'm not getting what I want, no. I tell him, no. You might as well.
You remember how you said you couldn't do that poly relationship?
But I can't. But that's what I'm saying.
But I'm saying, let's say you in that situation where you doing everything. She's like, shit, go get another bitch so you did.
But right there, you out of there though. That's their way.
Well, what if she do everything besides that?
Besides what? No. What she doing?
What is she?
I'm asking her. Was she doing before the marriage, or we got married? She stopped. How you want me to answer this?
It don't matter. You pick.
Now, if she wasn't doing it, if she wasn't doing it all through the relationship from beginning to end, I don't have no problem. But you're not gonna get me do X, Y, Z, and then I give you this ring, and you're like, no, you know what? My head hurt. I'm tired tonight. You know, goddamn lie.
It's gonna happen, kid.
I'm telling you.
It's gonna,
I'm finna tell you why.
You are gonna hear my head.
No, I'm finna tell you why, because I know more now. Now it happened to me when I'm my baby mama and she was denying me sex and shit like that, and then it happened again. But now I know a lot about women nature and everything, and I know certain things. It won't happen, because if it happened, you the fuck out of there. It's just bottom line. It's bottom line. Because, it just ain't happening. Oh, this over with. This is over with. I'm being honest with you. Man,
80-20, my guy. 80-20.
Man, this motherfucker gonna be 100, gok.
80-20 out of anybody.
Man, you crazy motherfucker.
I'm being honest.
No, I know it happened.
You like I got everything I need out of this person.
No, I know that. What I said. I've reached my goal, and now I don't got to do all that because it's mine now. But that's why the divorce rate is so high. People stop doing things. You know what I'm saying, to get you.
They forget the work that it took to get you.
Yeah.
And then once they got you, they forget to continue to put the work in.
Yeah. It's like, no, go lay your ass down. No, I ain't laying shit down, girl. Big hard the motherfucker. I'm gonna lay down and all this pain in my damn head.
Hey, this is a real life story. I wanted some. I like, you felt me knocking her like, this motherfucker, I know she heard that. So then she's like, well, she wanted something like, no, bitch, you ain't get dick when you won't get dick. I couldn't get it when I wanted to. I lay there petty to the motherfucker like, no, I ain't doing shit.
I'm not. I've been in that situation, and I'm like, I
was definitely petty.
I would never put myself back in that. I might well stay single and just keep chicks around me.
Yeah.
What's the point of me getting married if you're gonna take away the one thing that we are born to do? We're born to have sex. And you telling me no? No. Yeah, my head hurt. No, not this week. No, motherfucker. Well, you need to go and find that motherfucker finna do something. Cause I ain't going to sleep. I ain't going to goddamn sleep, girl. I'm keeping you all night. We all like a you fucked up.
You gonna get what you want, huh?
Come on now. And she get what? Listen, I'm paying these bills. I'm doing everything for this house. And you telling me, no, man, no. I'm like I said, back in the day, I would be in that position. I would have been in that position. But this last situation I had, and I started learning stuff, I'm like, no, I'm fine. I'm fine. We just gonna goddamn it. No, I ain't doing it.
It's gonna happen, my guy.
Fuck it ain't.
I'm telling you, that, look, get married.
You gonna hear this from time to time. They got a headache. From time, any married man that's on here.
I'm not saying. I know they ain't say that shit. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, I'm not in the mood.
Shit, but there's the times where I had a headache too. Shit.
No, you not gonna take some goddamn ass.
Shit, sometimes you
Man, listen.
Yeah, I'm about to come and do all this humping and pumping. I'm already tired. Fuck you.
No,
Shit.
no, I ain't gonna do that much. Just lay to the side. Let me get these 3 strokes in, and you lay down.
And shit, but sometimes you don't look. You ever well, shit. I know I have. You ever know you about to have a bad performance, and you're like, man, I just only want to give you this bad performance. This is not you. It's really me. Yeah, like a leg day. Think about you.
If you ever go to the gym, you do legs. You do legs hard. If you gonna have sex, that's gonna be your quickest sex session ever. And you know,
Oh, it's fucking horrible.
But this is I try not to have bad days. I try to go hard like this is my last day on earth.
Shit.
I'm just saying that's just me.
I was saying it, but you can't every time.
I'm not doing it. And any nigga saying he giving 100, he giving kill stroke after every time, he's a fucking lie.
I'll be honest with you.
Only when he doing that shit, that motherfucker on a pill.
But this
That motherfucker on a pill or some honey. Always drunk or something.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is,
hey, look, I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
no, I'm talking. Let's say you're on a pill. You still. Some people still gonna do some bad sex, right?
No,
Because-
shit, on that
because-
pill, you
No,
work.
no. Women told me this. A lot of them told me this. A lot of men be out here when they have sex with them, they be selfish. It's about them. It's not about the woman.
I didn't say that. I said you.
No, I'm talking about. You ever heard that?
Yeah.
So yeah. So when I do it, I don't even want nothing. I'm thinking about goddamn it.
Yeah, I mean, I want to please her, but at the same time, you know, I've been saying anybody. Look, I guarantee we can poll 100 motherfuckers. If any dude, ain't no motherfucker, I will say, shit. I'll say
No, I get what you're saying. I mean, you talking about the deed itself. I'm talking about. I don't really want the fuck if I know I'm finna have a bad performance.
Right, that's what I said. I said
You know
that
what I'm
earlier.
saying?
But
That's what I'm
shit,
talking about.
sometimes with your partner and shit, they like, shit, come on.
But I tell my like, look at baby, I know it's gonna be a bad performance tonight. You still want it?
Hey, I'm about to give you some subpar D. But you asked for it.
Because if you do commit to that, all she gonna do is be over there mad the motherfucker.
Hey, I remember one time. Look, I did legs hardcore. I mean, I think I got that thing. I think I got about a good 6 strokes. I said, ooh. She looked at me. She's like, yeah, I know, motherfucker. This is not you. Too much blood down here in these legs.
Hey, bro, you probably have to cut the thing some boy.
Yeah.
Cut the thing, boy. I gotta go to the bathroom.
No, she moved.
I think it's that gay pizza.
It's pretty the hard way, man.
We told y'all later.
Oh, we come back next week full capacity. But appreciate y'all. See y'all next week.
See you next week. We ain't got nobody live up there.